He might be okay. We can fix him.
We have the technology.
So is that stupid droid of yours going to come through or not?
Hey, he's not stupid. A little more time.
Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my...
Alright.
Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
It looks like it.
You're not off to a great start with us, buddy.
But it's strange he didn't contact us on the comm.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
Turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had him open the emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
Well, sir, as it turns out,
I am an idiot.
I am an
idiot.
A Jedi's life is sacrificed. Besides, someone's got to save our skins.
You're either really brave or really crazy. Or both.
I'm both.
I'll try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be
Porque no los dos.
Don't be playing hero too hard. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Alright, got it.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
I've received a comm link. Party members or others may use it to contact you, to help you, or provide information. I got light side points.
For some reason, we got the light side points.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I do have a stealth field generator. I don't know if I'm going to use it. So, theoretically... theoretically, Sentinel is sort of like the base stealth class, but from what I've read, stealth isn't really useful in this game.
We didn't really... Well, no, never mind. I was going to say, we didn't really use stealth. No, Mission used stealth.
Mission used stealth a couple of times in that one where it was actually really useful, but like that's basically it. Like every other time, it was honestly just faster and easier to just kill everything.
I feel like this game and the first one are kind of like misleading in that, yeah, you could potentially make a character how you want, but there is a slightly specific way to be it's meant to be played.
Still can't type a thing, but that's fine. It does let us save. We just have to look at the numbers instead. That's fine. I'll try to fix that for next week. I think it's a Steam input thing, because I'm using Steam input for this to adjust the controls a little bit. So I'll just double check and make sure that I can. Can you
read me?
Make it work for next time. Barely. Stay off, comlink. A lot of static.
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Peragus fuel depot.
Doesn't sound that bad.
The passages haven't collapsed. That explosion knocked out most of the sensors.
I've had phones that sound worse.
Emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
I'll be careful then. You'll be dead. If you have anything else useless to say in the future, keep it to yourself. Jesus.
We can. What? Why is the option always like, cordial or like? Why is the bad option always just I'm going to be a complete dick?
Sure. All right. Great.
Unwarranted.
Sounds good. You fuckwad. Those are my four.
How dare you even speak to me?
How dare? All right, I'll be careful then.
Will do. And be careful down there.
Okay. Let's go. Sorry, you Criffwad, I should say.
Slamo.
I can't curse on a Star Wars game. Oh look, we got clothes. Finally. Finally we have some clothes.
A decent pair of pants. Yes,
I found
pants.
some clothes. Mining gear and a uniform.
About time. The whole half-naked Jedi thing was wearing.
Quarter naked, excuse me.
Maybe some survey
I do have
gear and
shoes on.
harness inside the crate too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines, and the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
All right. There's some kind of energy shield in here too.
Yeah, it's like a military issue energy shield, except it's designed designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids.
Okay. How comforting. Tell me how it works.
Just equip it on your wrist, and then you can activate it like a med pack.
Alright,
Again,
this is just
won't
more
last
tutorial.
forever, so make it
Same
count.
thing that they had in the first game. Got it. Anything else?
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Do you mean like the one that you said might ambush me? Okay, any advice on taking them out?
Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons,
Shade on moisture farmers.
weapon and start bashing them. In close combat, the guy with the vibroblade
We're
has
not
the edge
even
over the guy
like
with the rifle,
remotely
droid
leaving
or
this
not.
place, and already we
Otherwise,
have a
just
reference to
drill 'em from a
Tatooine.
distance. If they're not shielded, that is.
Shielded?
Yeah, it's possible some of the droid models may have mining shields on. If so,
Okay.
the shields may absorb laser
It's all
fire.
stuff we've seen already.
You can usually tell when a shield is active. It'll make an electrical field around the target. If they
Alright.
activate a shield, the best thing you can do is hit them with a melee weapon or try to burn out the shield with continual fire. But that
Okay.
could take a while, and it leaves you a target.
Alright. I'll do that. Anything else?
There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal
I
by
should
the
stop
main
asking him
access
anything
shaft.
else because he keeps on
That'd be
having
covering
more
intelligence.
stuff to say. Oh, there we go. Alright. Okay. Let me put on some goddamn clothes. And the mining shield. And the survey gear. Awareness +1. Resist against Sonic. And safety harness is demolitions +1. The problem with that is I don't think it actually gives me demolitions, and I have no demolition skill. I can try it, but I don't think it's gonna work. Like, I don't think it's gonna, like, give me any skill. Like, if I don't have any skill, it doesn't work. Oh yeah, this is the one that's, this is the one... So I had an error message, and I had to delete one of the invisible mods for headgear, and, it must be this one. I might be able to fix it.
This one that makes you look like one of those human droids.
I think I can probably put it back. I don't think the error message, like, crashed the game or anything. I think it was just... It didn't like it being invisible. But you know what? We're gonna make it invisible for next time. One repair part. I have 7. You know what? Leave it alone. I don't need to do this. Broken droid. Parts. And a mine. Yeah, I can't do anything with the mine, even with that, belt on. So you know what? Let's go back to the, not that we would use the...
Can't increase nothing.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even going to use the stealth mode either, but...
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of Sonic
Yeah,
lines
I
down
know.
there. Don't
Shut
run
up.
unless you have to. Makes
I
you
am
harder to
aware.
spot.
It's like I'm trying to, like, sneak around the mine and suddenly...
You might be
Hey,
able to
watch where you step! Ah!
the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey
Right.
gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the Sonic charges a little easier.
Okay. Why are there so many charges down here?
Those mining droids, especially the excavator models, are designed to arm and set Sonic charges for mining. Chances are if they still had charges after they went rogue, then they may have set them to try and kill the miners. And you. If you see one of those excavators, watch out. They may use their undeployed charges as projectiles.
Oh my god. Alright, that sounds great.
A lot of
yeah.
things went real downhill when we arrived here.
See, look, I can just walk by these.
I saw you started to try to, like, slide towards it.
All I did was press A. I pressed A on that thing, and my character was like, oh, I better go over here and get this. It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Let's try a power blast. Kablam. God. Hold on. Yep. Okay. Let's do our power blast.
Power blast.
Battle meditation. Got him. More components. It's great. It's all for crafting. I love me some crafting. Let's just do a regular attack. I need to kill this thing first. Nice. I think exploding, like, took out a bunch of the other ones. Anytime. There we go.
Whenever you're ready.
Miss. Jesus. Hit him. I can't hit this guy. I really can't hit this guy. There we go. Maybe he was just too far away, I don't know. There we go. Hey, we leveled up. Advanced mining laser. Strengthening underlay, Mark 1. Art underlay. Advanced mining laser is a rifle. It does do more damage. I think we'll use this for a little bit. Although, if we level up now, we might be able to get finesse, and then we'll just use melee from then on. Skills. Awareness. Persuade, repair, security, and then computer use.
Droid efficiency at its best.
Great. Feats. Hey, we do get a feat. Alright, we need finesse. And then we can start using melee. Dueling. More sensitive. Post-combat. Demolitions, repair, already have, dual strike, finesse, melee weapons, here we go. Character is mastered using grace and speed with melee weapons instead of raw power. The character can add either their dexterity or strength, whichever is higher. That's what I want.
It begins!
Oh, we get a power too. You know what, let's go ahead and get the, affect mind, so we can start using force persuade. Alright, and now we can start using this. Because we should be better with this. Actually, we're about the same, but this is better just because this one doesn't matter if enemy is close up. Whereas with the blaster, it's harder to hit them if they're close up. Another shield. Save.
Hey, watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead.
It's on jump scaring me, Ed.
The skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
Okay. Understood.
Move with great speed.
There we go. Run! That's it. We did it. Minor sonic mine. Alright. You know what? Let's do one of these, because I have been forgetting using speed. I don't think speed, yeah, I don't think speed affects our attack right now. I think we need another, tier in it. I might be wrong. I'll look at it again in a minute. Yeah. Oops. Power attack you. Wow. Let me look and see. Yeah, it's just I do get +2 defense, which is good. But it doesn't affect my attack just yet. My attack speed. Soon though. Very soon. There you go. Just go in here. Chemicals, adrenal stamina, repair kit, energy shield, credits. Peragus mining shield again. Almost hit that. Didn't though. Didn't hit it.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking
This
up
is
a lot of
where
droids. If
Darth
you still
Maul
have a
fought
mining energy shield,
Qui-Gon
I'd
and
equip it
Obi-Wan.
Switch it on.
Star Wars sure does love its shafts. It's very deep shafts.
Long, deep shafts.
Yes. There aren't just mining droids down here, there's sensor balls too.
Sensor?
Yes.
Maintenance
I
probes.
bet there's sensing
Now,
balls.
watch out. Those little pests will try to repair
Balls
the
and
mining
shafts.
droids if you don't gun them down first. Still,
Yeah, I got that.
They're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
No, are you trying to say you've got a bad feeling about this?
Alright. Understood. I like how it just automatically highlights, I don't want every of your stupid advice, you bastard. You dumb bastard.
You dumb bastila.
Let's do this. And then let's power attack this guy. Kyo! Wait, what did I did I Okay. I might have sped him. I might have force sped this guy. I don't know why that happened. But it's fine. Ow. He's dead. Kyo! Using different animations for power attack. Like that one's the same, but he used a different one just a second ago.
Just to change it up a little bit.
Whoops. Shield components, repair kit, med pack, which we haven't actually had to use. Great. Oh, I can unlock the emergency supply cylinder for 2 spikes. I already did that, though. Call up droid command functions. Add other droids to droid mining protocols. Cancel all droid mining functions on organics. Reassign droid mining protocols to mine sealed doors. That sounds good. Let's do that. This effect will cause the droids to open all locked doors on the level. If you wish to continue, yeah, do that. Well, we're gonna kill all these droids anyway, so make them useful.
Their only use is when they're dead.
Raise the temperature in the tunnels to blind droid thermal sensors. Yes. To prevent the droids from being able to shoot each other if reprogrammed to mine each other. Well, I didn't do that, so yes, do that. Access fuel containment functions. Shut down the containment fields. Let them out. They can't see me now. Anything else? Unidentified hollow record camera. Work claim 1234.
Everybody here?
What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with him on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So he's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Worse.
Not a survivor, idiot.
Mandos.
He's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If he's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have him walking around here. I don't know what he'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't
What
they?
did Jedi
Well,
do?
you missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the exchange? Kurta, have you been chewing spice?
Chewing
you know how big
spice?
that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket
Do
off
you
this
do with
rock.
spice, actually?
Porter, there's no way
You
the
snort it?
officers
That
will go
depends.
for
You
that.
freebase
That
it?
They'll
depends.
lock us
Is
up
it?
for
Is
sure.
this
Then we'll improvise.
spice colloquialism for like fuel, or is this spice as in some sort of drug?
I don't know.
Because that was something I always wondered about Doom. They call it spice, but every time I think about it in my head, I think of like just a powder substance.
The spice melange. It is a bit powdery. I know they sell it in like little bars. I don't know if you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to eat it. You're supposed to consume it somehow. I don't remember what you do in Doom, and I think you just eat it.
The spice
I don't
must
think-
flow.
Well, I'm not sure that you just eat it directly. Like I mean, you can, but I think most of the time you just want to like mix it in with something or have it in like some other form. As I recall. Can't see me. Can't see me. Hello. Can't see me.
Oh right, because we made it so that they can't really see us.
Yeah. Heavy bonded plates Mark 1. So yeah, we're just like wandering around destroying all of destroying all these droids, even though they can't actually attack us. They're so confused.
Oh, what's happening to me?
Why was I programmed to feel pain?
Really? No, seriously, why were droids programmed to feel pain? Who thought that was a good idea?
Yo! One and done. Yes. Wow. That was a crit. That must have been a crit. Any remains out here? There's another droid over there. Like when I do that like epic looking like jump down attack and I just miss.
Just whiff. See, this is why Kenobi just decided to drop down and announce himself straightforward.
Yep.
Hello there.
I love that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Boom shakalaka. He's on fire.
No,
Oh.
really, he's on fire.
Oh, what? Yeah, he said something. I guess I missed. What kind of readings? Whoa. The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
Who's they? I thought
How much
everyone was
time
dead.
do I have? I don't know why it's skipping things. That's fine. You know what? Let's go this way. I think like this is the way I would need to go. Let's go this way instead. some loot while the mine is about to explode on us. Past that. I'll pass this one. Chemicals, medpack, credits, repair kit, heavy mining laser, cardio regulator, basic ionite edge. Like whatever this is gonna be better than what I have right now. Fort +2. Great. What's that? I feel like there was another tunnel out here somewhere. Maybe we're here? Nope. Alright, I think that we're done. This is an issue. A little bit of an issue right there. What's going on over here? I didn't even get this. Just missed this loot, you guys. A little bit of... Oh, here we go. Perfect. He moved, which is great. Die. You die too. You die too. It's fine. Come on. There we go. You're just cutting through all of these things. Oops.
Well, they had it coming.
Impossible. This blast cylinder appears to have been damaged by the explosion. You can't unlock it, but you'll be able to blast it open with a sonic charge. Well, I can't do that unless, There we go. Oh, it didn't work. Oh no, it's loot that I can't get.
Awful. Absolutely awful.
Yeah. That's because I don't have demolitions. You know what? I made my choice. I mean, I could... I don't... Like I said, I don't think this is going to work, but I can see if this works. I think you have to basically have at least one demolition to benefit from that. Nope. Okay. Put on my other thing then. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I guess we're leaving. Oops. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. Wonderful.
Just fine. Perfectly fine. A little singed, but...
Better than this guy.
Ah, we're not worried about him. This ain't about him.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
Who are you?
We know who you are.
How do you know me? I'm not your master.
answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master.
He's a different color.
With the
Did they
unexpected
paint him?
termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who was your previous master?
Answer, the captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
What happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Why don't you tell me anyway?
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
You don't say.
Where was I when this was taking place?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Incapacitated?
Clarification. Yes, Master.
Why did you
No
say it
doubt
like
the
that?
flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
Most curious indeed.
Drugged? What do you mean drugged?
Placation, merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
Okay.
Did HK drug us and kill the crew as well? I forgot to. I haven't been able to. I haven't been able to remember because I'm a forgetful son of a bitch. There was that thing that we could have looked at on the medical computer that I could go back and do, and as soon as we get that ability, I'm gonna go do that. Care to explain how? Care you to explain how was I locked? The in cargo hold.
Clarification, by locked. I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning.
Uh-huh. What happened next?
Recitation. Following the unusual
recitation.
set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Any idea what attacked the freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
Huh. What was this freighter?
Explanation? I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
And then it came here? Or would that ship have taken me off the Harbinger?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
And
Jedi.
How did they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
are the
thought.
Jedi
Yeah, of
who served with
course.
Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you
I served
not?
with Revan.
I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Notoriously spotty, he says.
Unpleasantness, what are you talking about?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay
semi-correct.
unconscious
You
in the
said
medical
I
bay.
was.
One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Then what?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
What happened to the rest of them?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly? What do you mean?
Sadly, he says.
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Are you responsible for all this?
Defensive answer. Master, I am a protocol droid, not a well-crafted assassination droid of unrivaled sophistication. To have carried out the actions that took place here would have required an unusual set of skills. It is highly unlikely I possess the knowledge of how to reprogram the memory cores of base worker-class droids into killing machines, let alone to terminate the organics at this facility, utilizing only Aerotech 500 series laser mining drills and explosives fashioned from proton missile cores.
We never accused you of being an assassination droid.
I think you're responsible.
Admission. I cannot and will not attempt to change your mind, Master. I would urge you to consider that your Kolto tank treatments may have caused some disorientation.
Okay. Do you know who administered sedatives to the Kolto tanks, killing the miners?
Conjecture. The administration of a large dose of sedatives over a short period of time would likely prove fatal to miners, although not to a Jedi. For a Jedi, it would simply render them unconscious for ease of transport.
So, yeah, he did.
Quite inventive.
Okay. His miners were murdered.
Answer. I was merely commenting on the idea itself, Master, not the execution of the idea. Though that, too, was inventive. Besides, Master, those miners intended to murder you, or worse. Any complaints they would have at being murdered would be the highest form of hypocrisy.
Okay,
Okay.
more questions.
Master, how may I be of assistance?
Anything else I can ask him? Have you seen, what are you?
Proud answer. I am an HK series protocol droid master, skilled in transorganic relations and communications. This month, has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am
Termination of
fluent in
hostilities.
over 6,000 forms of communication, and am also capable of nuances of
Only
expression
1,000?
ranging from irony to veiled threats.
Veiled threats. Okay.
What's the translation droid doing on Peragus?
Irritated explanation. That question has been looping through my query module with alarming frequency, Master, and no satisfactory answer has been forthcoming. As a result, I have chosen instead to turn my efforts to answering the question as to how I may depart this drifting disaster area as quickly as possible.
And what have you determined?
Answer. It is only a matter of time before a ship or freighter docks with the Peragus facility. When that occurs, we shall depart this place forever.
Forever.
I never said you were coming with me.
Placating retraction. Oh, of course, Master. Please excuse my choice of words. I did not mean to imply that you would have no choice in the matter.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Have you seen a T3 unit?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master?
Irrelevant.
That would logically be the best place to look.
He was last seen near their hangar.
Answer. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my photoreceptors are functioning adequately enough to verify that.
Something else?
Of course.
I'm looking for a way... What's that body there?
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
Uh-huh. Did he say anything at the end?
Recitation? Oh, yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in Decibel Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Okay,
Of
great.
course.
Cool.
Any way into the hangar bay?
Pitying answer. Oh, that is unfortunate, Master. The hangar is sealed behind a containment field. It would be impossible to open it.
How did the T3 unit get through it?
Clarifying query. Did the T3 unit go through the door? I regret ignorance of that fact, Master. Although the door could have been opened from the opposite side without much difficulty, a flaw in the emergency lockdown procedure, which the automated systems have most likely corrected.
What about override codes?
Answer. Only the Peragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section, which has been effectively cut off from the facility by explosives.
This facility is an ocean nightmare.
He really is. Sposha.
Sposha.
Is it possible to contact him using a comlink?
Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents have occurred in that section. If that were the case, The severed comlink would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams as they lived out their last moments in fear and terror.
HK, I'm gonna need you. You're at like a 12. I'm gonna need you to pull back to at least an 8.
There must be another way. I'm not even going to ask about it. Listen, I'm used to it by now.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Of course you don't.
Yet.
Those miners could be hurt or in danger. We need to make sure they're all right.
Warning, Master. Continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
It has been a long conversation. Alright, I'm gonna go find those miners and you're gonna help me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
Alright, so how do I get the code?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
Are you threatening me?
Are you threatening me?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice-printed, musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
Voice printed.
Explanation. Yes, Master. Many consoles have voice recognition sensors built into their systems so that only selected individuals can unlock them.
But you already have the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is maintenance control voice print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
I mean, I could say that, but it's fine. How can I bypass the... Wait, you can mimic voices. Can't you speak the code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid
Believed to possess.
there is nothing that can be done.
Is he just kind of using a roundabout way of saying that Asimov's 3 laws do not exist in this setting?
Asimov does not exist in Star Wars. Wrong galaxy. I understand if your limited functionality prevents you from mimicking the maintenance officer's voice accurately.
Oh, we're gonna attack his ego, are we?
Irritated objection. Master, there is nothing wrong with my communications functionality. I will prove it. A recitation. Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5. There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Can you follow me and say that again?
Alarmed objection. Oh, Master, no. I might inadvertently speak such a command near a console and accidentally unlock something I shouldn't. I was merely speaking such to prove to you that I could. It is a trait I'm quite proud of.
Alright. Looks like I'll need to find some way to carry your voice there or record it.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
Pretty much, yeah. Other questions? No, I think we're good. That was a long conversation.
So we have to work around his stubbornness.
I have a theory right now. I don't think that that's actually HK. It's not our HK. I think it's just an HK.
An HK.
Yeah. It's not the HK from the first game, it is just another one. Is there a... Components... 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 Datapad sonic imprint sensor and the sonic imprint sensor itself. With the protocol droids' help, I've finished work on the sonic imprint sensors. I've installed them in the mining droids, but I'm locking up the original here to prevent the other miners from using its ability to record and playback voices to override the droids' voice protocols. Well, I got it. Hey, look, let's Oh wait, I want to upgrade. I want to make stuff. Create items. Look at all this stuff we can make. We can make a longsword.
These chickens.
I guess the longsword is better. It's actually it's 1 to 12. What do I have now? 1 to 10. It is slightly better, but I don't know if it's worth 2 components for 2 damage right now. I'm not gonna do that. Make computer spikes if I want. It costs 12 components. Jesus. I can make lightsaber thingies. Some of them, at least. So I need computer use, awareness. I need treat injury to make this, but that's fine. I need repair, security, demolitions to make a discharge energy cell. Oh, these are melee upgrades. I have one of these. Damage bonus versus droid. I should probably use that. Lost joke.
That's me.
I need to okay. So I need you to entertain the masses.
Entertain them asses.
So I'll be right back.
Well, fine then. Go. Leave me. Never come back. It's my show now. But I lack control, so this is it. This is the stream now. It's just idle staring. But it's just us. Boy, I sure wish I had some sort of control, but I don't have arms.
Very quiet right now, Lost Joke.
I had nothing. Well, I had nothing to bounce off of.
Let's continue on, I guess.
It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
Thank you.
Is it really?
It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
You said that already.
How may I be of assistance?
Can you play back the maintenance officer's last words?
Recitation? Oh, yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer
Can you
doors.
just say the code?
They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg
Yeah,
for
you
his
said that
life.
already. You speak the voice code. Persuade plus sonic sensor. I can just do it again.
Irritated objection. Master, there is nothing wrong with my communications functionality. I will prove
Was
it.
this, is this like a
Control
thing where I had to
force
get
print
different
ID
parts?
R1B5.
There.
Now I can
Was
just
that
do
sufficient,
this.
Master?
Yeah, that's about all I need.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
Have we just skipped this, this whole, puzzle?
I thought that was the puzzle. Was getting him to...
It is a pleasure.
But why get him to say the other, ah!
Hey!
Oh, there's a mine there, apparently. Oh, I'm a little bit... Oh my god. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's use a med pack real quick. You know what? Let's use a med pack again. Oh god. Okay. Oh. Hello? Oh my god, I might die. Good thing I saved just a second ago.
Well then. Good luck.
Why did it make me stop attacking? God damn it. Oh no, I'm not poisoned anymore. I should be okay. If I was still poisoned, I would definitely die, but I think I'm okay now. Alright. And you, sir. You have been attacking me. You have been harassing me this whole time. Okay. Better. Remains? Remains. Great. Leveled up too. Any other remains? Oh, there's a guy over here. Oh, and one of those guys, okay. Come on. There we go. And you. Oh, these big guys, like, look scarier than they are. Alright. Door. This door. Let's level up. Attributes. So here's what we... There's options, Lost Joke.
We like options.
Well, options slow us down because we don't know what to do. So, whatever we pick here, we're going to have to pick the next time too, because, you know, leveling something up once doesn't help us. We have to let, you know, everything has to be in evens to get benefit from it. We could level up Constitution, and that would allow us to use other implants, because the more Constitution you have, up to I think total 18, lets you use the best implants that are in the game. We could level up Dexterity, of course, which will just help us do damage and hit things. That's always, you know, not bad. We could level up Intelligence, which would give us more skill points going forward. But again, not right now. It would only give us more skill points another few levels from now. because we have to get another, 2. Wisdom and Charisma we probably don't really need specifically to level up right now, or possibly ever. We can just leave them at 14. I think that they're fine. So those are our choices. We have 3 choices. Dex for just straight better hit chance damage, Con for potentially better implants, or Intelligence for potentially more skill points down the line.
Well, we haven't found any implants yet, so I don't think that's really a concern.
Well, this is all definitely for like the future, because again, putting one thing in here right now isn't really going to do much for us. It's down the line that we're going to have to build off of this. Because like I said, whatever we decide here now, is going to also be the next one that we do.
I
because
say
that's the way it
more
works.
potential skill points.
Really?
Yeah. That is my opinion.
Potentially fine. Let's think about it. In fact, I can just do it and then it's fine, and then we can go back. So here's the skills that we want to use, right? We want to use computers. We want to use awareness. We want to use persuade. We want to use repair. We want to use security. Right now, we have enough skill points to level all of these up as far as they can go, except for computer use, which we're down on just by 1, but that's not terrible. So if we get more skill points, we could raise one other thing every time. So would it be stealth or treat injury? Now keep in mind, this game, unlike the last game, this game you can use party members' skills on the workbench and stuff. So like if we have someone who's like really good with treat injury, it's them that can make stuff for us. So I'm thinking not for the skills. I'm thinking either Dex or Con, to be honest. I'm thinking we don't need the skill points. I'm thinking we're going to have enough skill points as we go forward.
Well, you asked my opinion. That was my opinion.
I did ask your opinion, and now I'm going to disregard it. What's your opinion on Dex versus Con? Implants or damage?
Damage.
Damage and defense, actually, so maybe dexterity would be good. Con, of course, gets us more HP, though. As well. I guess I'll go dexterity.
Violence.
Alright, now we just do everything by 1. Because see, look, we have like exactly the right amount of skill points. And the only reason that computer use is stuck down at 6 instead of 7 is because we put 1 in treat injury, which I think is still worth it. But I mean, even if we had more skill points, we can't use them on awareness, persuade, repair, security, because this is just as high as they go right now. Powers. When do we get speed 2? 9. Jesus. Stun Droid might not be terrible to have again. Force Scream. Mind Trick. Heal, which you can't
Force
get yet.
is the mind tricker.
This increases, even level 1 increases AoE. What is Battle Meditation? +2 attack rolls, +2 damage, +2 will saves. And regen. I need 6 for that. I guess we can get either Valor or Stun Droid. What do you think? Valor is a buff for us. Stun Droid is, well, stun
What does
droid.
Valor do?
+2 right now at level 1. It's +2 to all physical attributes and saving throws to everybody on the party. So it just increases everything, all of our like stats by +2 and all saving throws by +2. We did use this in the first game, but then again, we also use stun droid. So
Valor for now, because we're not like stun droid would be great right now, but you know we won't be dealing with droids likely after we leave here as often. We have to meet the new enemy types, but Valor is good for all around.
Right. Okay, where can we go? I guess just left here. Oh yeah, we can go in here. Let's save. Let's save the game. Oh, hi. Game loves just putting an enemy right at the door.
Starting to feel a little cheesy.
Force Valor on myself. Anything else going on? Damage a door. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Can't do that. Alright, we got doors. We got doors. We got. Oh my god.
Hi.
Alright, well.
Oh, they're mines.
They're mines. I mean, not doing that much damage to me, so you know what? It's fine. That one didn't do any damage to me. It did a little bit of damage to me. It did a little bit more damage to me, but still not that much. These lockers. Keep on placing all these lockers around and like I can't use them. It's worse than a... No, it's, you know what? It's not worse than something that I can open that has nothing in it. That's the worst.
Going through all the trouble of locking a container for what? Nothing.
For nothing. Ooh. We got a, reflex package. Saves reflex +1. Sure. I guess we can put a shield on here. Peragus maintenance console emergency lockdown in effect. Console commands. Maintenance locks. Sonic imprint sensor.
Finish the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands.
Okay.
Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebonhawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior cores, so there's been some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off.
Okay.
Been speaking to the protocol droid about the Jedi and med bay. I thought they'd all gone away or been killed in the Jedi Civil War. The droid told me that his master's the only Jedi he knows of in all the galaxy, and that the Jedi had served in the Mandalorian Wars almost 10 years ago. That would have meant that the Jedi served under Revan for a time. Maybe the Jedi knows what happened to Revan after the end of the Jedi Civil War.
I do not.
Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Corda. Corda said the exchange is offering a huge bounty on Jedi Knights and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut down that idea pretty quick. but I don't think Corda and his men are gonna give up that easy. I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid, and he seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. The Corda wouldn't...
Uh-huh.
Did it cut out again?
I think it did, yeah. Sonic imprint sensor update?
With the protocol droid's help, I made some upgrades to the sonic imprint sensor, using some of the droid's vocabulator subroutines. In addition to its ability to store and record voices, it now has the droid's full array of alien languages, including Basic. Should prove useful as a portable translator. I tried to make sure the protocol unit got some credit for helping fashion it, but the droid refused, saying the work was reward enough. I was thinking of installing the prototype in one of the mining droids as a test, and see what happens.
So, HK helps to make this thing that we're going to use to open the door. Why didn't he use it?
When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebonhawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code.
Yeah. Great.
Yarp.
Great. Hold on a minute. There we go. Sorry, I had to spam. Oops. Security problems.
The maintenance check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility and they're using the droids to do it. But why?
Why indeed? Who could it possibly be?
Who indeed? Who could possibly do such a thing?
Containment field activated. Breach in fuel lines detected. Access to hangar bay denied. The system is registering a blast on one of the main fuel lines. The containment field has been activated to keep the explosion isolated within the hangar bay and fuel lines. That would imply that the fuel lines connect directly to the hangar bay. If you could get access to the fuel lines, you could bypass the containment field entirely. Although the fuel lines are currently sealed because no ships are docked at the facility, they would open automatically if a ship did arrive. That would mean that you would have to board the docked ship and go through the fuel line to reach the hangar, however, which would be an extreme means of gaining access. Other exits? Turbolift. Turbolift is programmed to automatically open only when entering administration from the fuel depot. Mining tunnels is destroyed. Because we were there. Airlock. The airlock door has been sealed from inside this level as if to prevent someone from coming in from the outside. Open the door. I need to voice print. Alright. Destroy the console. No. Access the comm system. Comm system circuit has been severed with a laser drill, and there's too much interference in the asteroid rock to allow you to contact any other level via comlink. Enter voice print code.
Maintenance control, voice print ID, R1B5.
Beeping from droid console. Open door to airlock. Great. Walk out. But, however, having said that, before I do that, let's go let's go find out some information that we already know, but might you know, assist us in some dialogue.
All about that dialogue.
Well, you know, we know it as players, but the character might not know it. Oops. No, not the lab station. This. There we go. No. Patient treatment. Here we go. Treat injury. Check the last treatment request. Attempt to track the treatment request. 1 spike. We have 4, so... The treatment was administered by remote from another console within the facility. 34103. You cannot determine its location, but you recognize the ID signature if you access the console. I wonder which console that could possibly be.
A good question.
Could it possibly be the console down where HK is? It's not this one. Oh yeah, look, Sonic Sensor mining droid maintenance logs. I think it is. I think we were supposed to get multiple parts to that code phrase, but we managed to persuade our way into it. Skipping puzzles. 1 skill check at a time. Check system ID signature. This computer matches the console signature from where the sedative command was issued that killed all the miners. The order was given from this terminal a few minutes before the emergency lockdown took place. Numerous safety overrides were bypassed under the guise of issuing emergency treatment. Furthermore, it appears 2 cameras within the medical bay were linked to this terminal, then locked into place. The camera to the morgue and the camera in the room with the Colto tanks. There is no record of who issued these commands based on the maintenance log of when the voice printing took place, however. It would have to have occurred after the console was voice printed by the maintenance officer. So it doesn't give us any, like, specific, like, yeah, he did it, but I mean, it's, yeah, he did it. Okay, well. Airlock inner door. Can I, if I talk to him, can I be like, hey, I know you did it.
I know you.
Greeting.
Greeting. No, he's not really saying anything. Alright, let's just go out the airlock, I guess. Let's just end it all. I'm sick of this station. Sick of life.
It ain't no Tashi station.
In order to exit, you have to put on the suit. Let's go. Oh, look, it's the same suit that we wore before. Last game. On the last episode of Knights of the Old Republic.
It seems like we're moving a lot faster this time.
I do have speed on. I did cast speed on myself. So I think that we're still under the...
That's about time. I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility. On the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
Oh God, help me!
just use your eyes.
Maybe you should look up.
Huh? What are you doing out there?
It's a long story.
Spacewalking? You can just say I'm just taking a relaxing walk.
You're crazy, even for a Jedi. Look, you need to get out of there, quick.
What do you mean?
I'm literally outside.
What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Peragus fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your path.
Oh, can't you shut them down?
I can't. I'm locked out of the main systems here. I couldn't shut it down if I tried. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if...
No?
As if?
Now what now?
What now?
I don't
Indeed,
believe this.
what now?
There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code.
Really?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Said it. He said the line.
He said the line.
Uh-huh. Is that the guy? right through that chair.
Ooh. Hey, buddy, I'd like to introduce you to Aveeno lotion. You're looking a little rough there, Mr. Bad Skin.
You know, looking a little rough there, Mr. Bad Skin. Someone's got to get you to the Mondays. Huh? Well then. Sure is that guy.
Yeah.
From the main menu.
Everyone looked like they were dead. How is he controlling this ship? With his mind powers?
He's using the Force. He's using the Force. He's trusting the Force. He's letting the Force take the wheel.
Force take the wheel.
Alright. Take your time. Watch out for the gun. Oh, watch out. There you go. Just passed. Just passed. Anytime now.
Uh-huh.
Go on.
Is it really necessary for us to watch this whole sequence?
Uh-huh. That wasn't even the docking bay. No, that's the just the fuel. This is the fuel line, that's right. Alright. Okay. Are we done? Can we go?
No. No.
Oh god, what do you want?
He has come.
Who?
You know, he.
I don't have force speed on anymore. I'm going at a pretty good pace, though. Also, I like how Atten was like, you gotta watch out for all the horrible venting and stuff, and I'm just like, what horrible venting? I don't see anything. There's nothing here. Nothing happening.
Sounds pretty sus to me.
Okay, well, we sure are. Whoa. Let's do this. And then let's do one of these. I did do Valor. It's okay. Yeah. Got him. I'll do Valor. Crids. Oh no! It crashed. Game actually crashed. Oh no.
Wow. An actual legitimate crash.
We're gonna have to watch that entire thing again.
My lord.
Alright. I'm gonna go in there, and I'm going to do everything the same, except what I'm going to do is, instead of turning around like I do, I'm going to turn around the other way.
You think the direction in which we turn
honestly,
is affecting it?
I think the direction that we turn is affecting it. I was thinking that it could be like it's loading something behind the door, but we've already opened the door, and it didn't, and it wasn't an issue. So it has to be just us turning around.
Weird if true.
You just need to not look south in this room, apparently.
You don't think it's because of the ship, do you?
No, we're in a different zone right now. We're inside and we're not outside. The ship isn't there. Okay, first of all, where's the speed? Nothing there. Nothing there.
Alright, so
That's
we're
not
turning left, not right.
I'm just not going to turn at all. We're just going to do this. One and done.
Did you quick save just now?
No, I'm actually not gonna quick save. I'm gonna if I save, I'm gonna make a hard save. Datapad storage log. Now the fire suppression systems have gone active, and I can't even make it to the dormitory section. I watched the turrets turn their carbonite freeze rays on Mabin before he even got halfway across the room. Fortunately, their range doesn't seem to go beyond the room itself, so I was able to remain safe in the corridor, but I didn't have any ranged weapons to take them out from a distance. I didn't have the stealth field generator to sneak across the room either. I tried unlocking the storage room door to see if there were any cold-resistant items or grenades I could use, but the door was sealed from the lockdown. I don't know enough about security systems to open it, and I didn't have a sonic charge to blow the door open. Still, as long as the droids don't make it into this section, I should be alright. As long as they don't look south, you should be alright. I'm gonna make another hard save. I don't want to mess up the quick save in case we do need to go back. So I'm just gonna make another hard save. And then
Solid
again,
staves.
look around. Saw something. Here we go. Okay, there's a security door. I don't see anything over here. Again, I'm trying not to look. Fortunately, there could be something here in the corner that I can't see.
Always look forward. The past is behind us.
Okay. Some kind of locker over here. Great. So far, I'm pretty... Oh, God. I just look south. So far, I think I'm correct in that looking south is what was killing us in that room.
But why?
I don't know.
Why?
Insulated gloves. Basic
Is this just one of the downsides
edge.
of playing old games on new systems?
I guess. Can I look? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm okay. I'm okay. I think it's just in that room. Alright, well, as we pass by the room, I'm not going to look south. I need to... Oh yeah, I can just switch weapons. I think I can just shoot these things. There. Come on.
What are you trying to shoot? It's so tiny.
It's the fire extinguisher thing that he said was going to shoot him if he went into the room.
He didn't have a gun.
Yeah,
But remember,
there we go,
guns aren't allowed on the station.
Blam. Too bad you can't shoot mines.
I feel like you should be able to.
You really should be able to. If you can see the mine, you should be able to shoot the mine. Still trying not to look south right now. Insulated gloves. What do insulated gloves do? Immunity. 30% versus cold and 20% versus fire. Great. Also, let's go back to our sword. Okay. Yo. Does anyone know where that's from? Does anyone recognize where that's from?
I do not.
Ow. Well, hit him. It's a, it's from an episode of Mystery Science 33,000, although I could not tell you the specific episode. I don't remember.
Is this just a ploy to get people to watch Mystery Science Theater 3000?
Yes, you should, in fact, watch Mystery Science Theater 3000. The old ones and, you know, the new ones are hit and miss. The new ones can be fun, but I don't know, they don't really hold a candle to the old ones. I'm looking south, which is unfortunate. Let's make... Again, I don't really want to screw up my quick save. Once we get past this part, I'll go back to making quick saves, but... Ow. God. Maybe I should, Maybe I should know. Oh, I died!
Oh. The first death.
Hold on. I got to, let me buff myself. I'm gonna buff myself. Buff this. Buff this.
Buff this.
Sounds like a Star Wars swear.
Something, what was his name? Sleazebag or whatever would say?
Sleazebagano. His name is like Emil Sleazebagano. You guys are hitting pretty hard. They're not hitting that hard, it's that they seem to have a lot more HP.
They're more spongy.
Oh, another set of these things. Alright. Can I turn them off from here, maybe? Reroute the main console system. Success, you've rerouted the system bypassing the main console functions. Check duty shift logs. These appear to be nothing more than long lists of work assignments, with the number of miners available for duty decreasing over the past 3 days, citing several medbay logs. Okay. Remote camera controls, mess hall. Jeez, look at how epic he looks. But I bet he's just a regular robot. This is his Dark Souls arena. Dormitory East? Oh my god. Looks like the miners inside the dormitory are either dead or unconscious, and the gas you see on the screen looks toxic. Oh, I better shut it down.
Shut it all down.
Shut it down forever! Dormitory East. That's good now. Turbo lift. Everyone's still dead. Access dormitory comm systems. There's no sound. And dormitory
HK really wreaked havoc on this station in
really
3 days.
He really did. Right, so the answer, by the way, is no. I cannot shut these things down from here. Oh, the hell? Where did you come from? Kill him.
Really evasive, that thing.
Kill him! Jeez.
What are you attacking?
It's one of these little droid things, one of these little flying droids. There we go. A little more.
Apparently our Jedi training got a little rusty.
There we go. And he hits me as well. And he dies. Boop. Hit him again. Boop. Nice. And this one. Why don't I buff myself and then try to hit him again? There we go. Do it again. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna risk a quick save.
It's risky.
Oh, that's what that is. There's another one of these that I can't open unless I have a mine. Alas. Oh, hi. Yo. There's another guy over here. There we go. That's what I like. Okay. That's better. We got too close. We got too close to the other room, I think.
What's going on in that room?
Oh, God. Okay. Luckily, I did, in fact, quick save, so we can just do it again.
This is weird
so...
eggshells moment. We're trying to avoid something in this game that's crashing us.
So once we get into this room, we can kill these guys, we just can't. Don't look south. Don't look south. Security. Droids. Anything else going on in here? No, just empty locker. Remains right here, I think. Remains here. Battle stimulant. Chemicals. And that's it. Okay. Let's save it again. We have to stop playing this game pretty soon, Lost Joke.
I feel like we've made a lot of progress, but not really.
Oops. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Kill them! Kill them all! Look. I think it's only when we're close to that room that I can't look. What is?
Hope that's not a room we're gonna have to go into.
No, I don't think so. I think we're good. Because if I... So, okay. You can see my cursor, right?
Yes.
It's this room right here. Maybe this entire area right here. Where we don't want to look south. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's a bit of a big area here that, like, screws with us if we look south. But if we're over here, I think that we're fine. I mean, we'll see. But that's what it seems like. I don't know what's causing it. Guidon Beacon? Datapad Miner Log. Got another lecture about contraband today. Security hasn't started doing spot checks of our quarters yet, so my cache in the lower bunk in my room in the eastern dormitory, room 108, under the bed on the east side of the west room. Coordinates 301.876 should be there. You won't even know it's there unless you know to look for it. Quarter came around again asking if I had any special cargo to sell. I was getting a bad feeling about how he's asking, so I stayed quiet about my stash. I'm gonna keep that blaster I smuggled from Telos and just a few grenades there just in case things get rough. The only benefit to having a room that furthest from the door is that it should buy me enough time to dump the contraband if security does a surprise inspection.
Dump it where?
Eastern dormitory, apparently. Let's save again, just in case I get close to this door and we crash. Let's go for another. Is it okay if we go for another, like, 5 or 10 minutes, just because of the problems that we had? You mind?
I have no complaints.
So I'll probably cut that out for YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, look, it's Korta himself. Energy shield credits mining laser miner's log. This holo log looks like it needs to be plugged into a holo reader in order to play back the contents. Okay, do that then. More stuff, which is great. Even more stuff. Access camera logs. Recording 5 minutes after emergency lockdown.
Almost didn't make it out of the dormitory section before the lockdown, you Merglac. You're cutting a little close, aren't you?
Merglac.
Yes, a regrettable miscalculation on my part. I'm contacting you because I'm picking up a subspace transmission from within that level. Is that your doing?
No, they must be trying to use the old relay system to send an emergency signal. I doubt they know what's really going on.
Hey, this turbo lift's locked down.
Try the code again, and don't worry about the miners and their transmission. By the time help arrives, we'll be all the way to Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, they won't be leaving the dormitories. The explosion within the tunnel has damaged the ventilation systems, causing breaches in the core exhaust conduits.
What? That's going to kill them all!
Not all of them, but I'm sending a number of mining droids to your location right now to correct that problem.
Korta, this turbo lift's locked down. The sequence isn't working.
Keep trying it! You! Why are you doing this? Why me?
You? It was never about you. The Jedi is all that interests me. But
Jedi.
then you had to ruin everything by revealing his identity, and then trying to harm him. And that I cannot allow. Statement. You are a risk, Korta. You are impulsive, crude, and soon, deceased.
Where did these droids go? Why aren't they in here?
Mocking query. Korta, are you dead yet? Smug statement. I believe I forgot to mention that I reversed the turbolift codes. In case you managed to get this far.
Are we gonna have to fight HK?
I kind of hope so. Alright, I think this is where we're supposed to go when we're done with this area, so we'll come back to this. Scattered survival kit. Chemicals. I kind of hope so. I kind of hope that we have to fight him. It kind of seems like that. Are we gonna fight him and then we're gonna have to fight? We're gonna have to find the real HK, or rebuild him. That'd be quite cool, actually. Lots of chemicals. I mean, I'll take the chemicals. Breath mask, datapad, mess hall log. I swear they're never gonna get around to fixing the ventilation systems, and that the food process is back up again. The next time the fumes start flooding the mess hall, I'll be dead rather than just nauseous. I'll keep the breath mask here in case we have a repeat incident. So I could have used that instead of spending the spike to open it, or to stop it, but that's fine. I don't. G&G has redeemed first, past our usual stopping point, G&G. Very, very late. Extremely late you are, G&G.
Extremely late you are.
And the only reason that we're going late is because we had technical issues. Oh, hey, bud. Ow. This is a fairly long sequence, I guess. Is this the equivalent of Taurus on KOTOR 1?
I guess.
Because it's, I mean, the KOTOR 1 also had the tutorial on the other ship, but like, this is longer than that. Open this. Okay. A damaged door. You blow it up into the mine. That's not going to happen. Alas. Dock officer log. This holo log looks like it needs to be plugged into a holo reader. Alright, well, I'll have to do that. And look, openable footlocker. Amazing. A blaster pistol. Hey, someone had a blaster pistol. Bunch of stuff. Another unopenable locker. Mid pack. So it looks like that guy's cache we won't be able to open.
Oh, is it in that room?
Yeah, it must be. I've scavenged some components from the broken terminal. Great. Because he said it was the furthest one in the east section. And I think this is the east section. It sucks.
Denied loot.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't really want to waste the skill points on it. Like, I could have, but I could even do it right now. Because look, we do have the ability to level up. But it would cost us 2 skill points, which means one of our main skills that we want to do is going to suffer. Or 2 of them are going to suffer. And I'd rather not. I'd rather just keep on going with what we have. Powers. I think we'll get Stun Droid now. Stun Droid is going to be useful for just any droid as well.
Any and all droids.
Stun Droid. Accept. Great. Let's go on the other side. I think after we're done with this, we'll stop. After we're done with this little area, we'll stop before we go up. Don't worry, GNG. I'm not going to forget to get arbitrary power that will be useful in the final boss. I think that will be okay. Oops. Look out for now. Loot this guy first. Mine administrator log. I need to plug it in. Okay. Mine administrator log.
This may be the beginning of a long record. It's about an hour after the facility suffered the explosion that triggered the emergency lockdown. Just finished helping the dock officer set up the transmission relay. Not much signal strength, but it's better than nothing. The transmission gives the code to open the turbo lift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13, then the next 2 numbers are...
Sir, couldn't we contact the med bay? Maybe the Jedi's awake. If so, he could help us.
Damn you!
No good. The link to the medical computer was severed from the hub, just like the administration console. Even if the Jedi wakes up, how would we get the dormitory turbo lift code to him? Without it, the turbo lift to the administration level is locked down.
Thank you, GNG, although we'll probably need that next week.
We just took an inventory of our supplies. We've got enough emergency rations in the dormitories to last almost a month. But with all the problems in the facility, I don't know how long we'll last. I wish we could contact the Jedi. Maybe he could... Yeah, but no, he's still floating in that damn tank. Someone's played us for fools. And since Quarter and his crew aren't locked in here with us, it's pretty clear who it was. If I ever catch up with that Mandalorian-loving son of a... At least the air scrubbers are still working, even though they're tied into the... Hey, what's happening to the ventilation system? It's...
Oh, no, he died. Oh, then everybody died. Oh. Alright, yeah, we get it. Everybody died. I understand. Figured that out when I saw the corpses. Dock officer hololog.
We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here. We've been trying to use the holo-transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown. But the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible. But there's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck. The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here. Unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter.
Uh-huh.
Managed to use the holo-transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short-burst transmissions outside the Peragus facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbolifts, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbolift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak, so unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble?
Who?
Somebody looking for trouble, obviously.
Who? Minor. Decode encryption, 0 spikes, sure.
What did you want to talk to me about? I have to suit up and drill the 3219K asteroid claim within the hour, so talk quick.
I heard you had plans for the Jedi. About selling him to the exchange.
Yeah, but security already set their piece on that, didn't they? Nobody's getting sold to anyone.
Are they? I've seen the logs you've been accessing. Maybe the two of us could work something out.
It doesn't matter what we work
I guess this is just their conversation just before they all died.
The Republic was on us.
If you have a way off this station, I can cover our tracks and ensure the Republic is not alerted to our presence.
Well, I may know someone. Works this system on special jobs. He may want to know details, but I might be able to arrange transport.
I've seen the logs. I know you've already asked him and given the details. Once he agrees, I can handle the rest.
Handle the rest? Like how?
When the time comes, I'll contact you via comlink. Maintenance out.
Since when did the maintenance officer grow some horns?
Since he turned into a killer robot.
The transmission gives the code to open the turbolift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple group of 5 numbers. 3, 17, 13. Then the next 2 numbers are...
Why would he say that? 3, 17, 13. Then the next 2. Now, why didn't he just read out the numbers? Looks like military flash code. It looks like the dot equals 1, the dash equals 10, and X. I figured it out. Oh.
The transmission gives the code to open the turbolift when or if help arrives. Code is a simple
X
group
is
of
5
numbers. 3,
so it's
17,
5.
13. Then the next 2 numbers are
7. Unfortunately, we are going to need to know this next week because fine. Let's yeah.
With bated breath.
Let's finish. Number 1. Let's save just in case. Let's finish looting this place, and then we'll stop, and then we'll pick this up next week. that way all we need to do next week is go through the turbo lift. I don't want to go up the turbo lift right now because you know something's going to happen. We're going to get like locked into a fight or something. Damaged door, which you can't open, unfortunately. All right, we're done. I'm gonna stop right here. Menus, save game, new slot, unnamed save. It's fine. I'll fix that for next week. Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. You know what? We got a couple of things. We got awareness, demolition, security 2. That's actually really nice. We're gonna wear that. And Gamorrean gauntlets, attack modifier -1 when unarmed, or damage physical +4. These British soldiers have clubbies. When used in unarmed combat, they allow for powerful but less accurate blows. They have no practical effect when wielding a weapon. Okay, so I would use this if I was doing like what, a monk playthrough. Which I'm not gonna do.
A monk playthrough. Who ever heard of such a thing?
I don't really care about that. Oops. That's fine. It's a melee weapon. Only 1 to 6, though. Miners uses beacon to stake claims on asteroids. It can double as a battle staff! Anchoring pike on the tip can be used to slash opponents. Well, we're not going to use that. Alright. Now that I've actually changed stuff, let's resave. Alright, now we're done. Thanks for everybody. Thanks for everybody watching.
Thanks for everyone.
You do. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.